Hi, this is James, and I'm gonna do a commentary over the Blueprint montage, just to hopefully give you some sort of insight into how I did some of the things I did and why I did some of the things I did in the montage. I've seen quite a lot of questions about the various aspects of the montage, so hopefully this will answer some of those questions and maybe answer some of the questions you didn't even know you had. Okay, so for the intro, I didn't want it to be too long, about 20 seconds. It's how long I want an intro to be, because really, no one really wants to watch this for that long. It wasn't that hard to do. I mean, the name of the montage is Blueprint, so from that moment on I had the idea of having the wireframe map contrasting the textured version of the map. It's not very hard to do really. I just go onto the COD4 PC, recorded a demo of me flying over in spectator mode over the map, and then I used the program 3D Ripper X, which allows you to show the screen in its wireframe form without the textures on. So I recorded one version with the textures on, and I recorded another version of that demo without the textures on, with the wireframe on, using Fraps, and then I just put them together and made them swap at the right moment. And yeah, it took quite a while to do. It's not that hard, but just quite a lot of work goes into it. I really wanted to start with the random triple on vacant for the first clip, because normally montages build up to a triple. So if you start with a triple, it lets people know that you're gonna see something really good, and then it just goes straight into this streak on bog, which is really good. I didn't really have to add that many effects to it, to be honest, or really change the speed of it. I saw quite a lot of comments saying about how they thought it was sped up in between each shot, but I really didn't do that often. In many cases I had to really slow it down because it was just really quick. Also on the bog clip as well, you'll notice that he's in one position at the start and then second position later on for when he goes on the clip where he gets 5 kills in a row without missing. That's because I cut out a miss when he scoped in. You see when he scopes in, then when it gets the next kill, he's actually in a different position. That's because he was missing, and I just cut out the misses. So yeah, for people who are writing stuff like, oh, you don't miss, he does miss, I just tried to make it look like he didn't. So I'm glad that worked out. Then it goes on to the Dragunov clip. There was not really much to this clip, to be honest. It did a little flash at the point where the music did the high-pitched little beep, and that's kind of necessary. And other than that, I didn't do too much to it really. I didn't speed up or slow it down. Then it went on to the ambush clip, where I used the linear wipe to sync it rather than just do cuts, because that looked pretty boring, and I thought it went well with the music. And I did that on the crash clip as well. Then I used the Blueprint like wireframe overlay thing, which I made in Cinema 4D. It's not very hard to do. I'm not bragging about it or anything. It's just, yeah, just put that over and set it to like overlay in as a layer on Vegas, and just added it in. I feel it looked quite good. And then obviously it goes into the collateral, and then onto another bog streak, which I don't really have to talk that much about. I did a few cuts to sync with the music. I didn't really do that many cuts, to be honest, in this montage. Normally when I do my own ones, I cut all over the place, because I'm trying to just hide all the parts where I miss or where I'm running around, because I'm not good enough to get clips like these where it's all back-to-back shots. So yeah, I did some cutting to sync it with it, and then I went on to the showdown triple. And the reason I chose this one before the second song came on was because it had the reaction, and normally I really hate reactions, but I thought I could use the reactions to transition to the next song quite well without making it seem, I don't know, sad to like detract from the actual song itself, and use it as a tool to actually transition from one song to the other. So I added the explosion as well, like really faintly. Hopefully it doesn't seem too obvious. I didn't want it to look too obvious, but I wanted to add along with the sound effect. And then yeah, transitions to the next clip.